This. This right here is what I needed. Regret. Ta-da! Hello, my name is Fox 9 Fox. This is yesterday's lie, and pretty much what I needed. It's pretty much what I needed. Because, obviously, again, if you've seen my other reviews, I'm not the biggest fan, of Camilla. Mostly because, again, sending her daughter to a camp, which, again, tagline is think inside the box. Sending her daughter to a camp called Think Inside the Box, which means, think like everyone else, which means be normal. I don't really like. It's something I'm kind of against, especially with the info we had. But I didn't really like that. Her seeing her daughter throw away, one of the things she loved so much, and kind of just letting it happen. It very much was something I didn't like, and also like on Twitter, because I've gotten a shit ton of comments on Twitter before where I point out where people say, "Oh, Camilla is the best mom." I'm like, the only bit of parenting we see from her in the show is her sending her daughter away to a camp to make her normal. Ida is more of a better mother because obviously we've seen Ida way more as a good mother, as well as do multiple things like sacrifice for her daughter and all this stuff. So yeah, but this episode Luz makes kind of a portal that kind of makes it halfway to the human realm using the demon blood and all this other stuff. And she's able to finally kind of get a glimpse of her home. Being able to view into this world, which which basically this scene right here. Also, I'm going to keep this kind of like this because YouTube really got on my ass last time, so I'm going to try to stay away from looking at any specific clips because it took me about 5 days to get my last review out because YouTube. But yeah, so basically, and basically we find out that there is a Creepy Luz as well. Creepy Luz, or you can say Beta Luz, because that's her beta shirt, her beta style shirt, which I'm like, well, that's a cool little reference. God, the craziness in Luz's eyes right here is freaking great. But, yeah, so again, that was my big issue with Camilla. But I will say, at the very beginning of the episode, it kind of actually fixed that. It fixed one of my issues with this, because obviously I didn't like Camilla sending her daughter away and stuff like that, and basically to try to make her normal. And at least from what this scene says,
just cleaning up a little.
Even this?
Let's see.
You used to love making me tinfoil sweet.
Let me see.
Oh, I'm just looking for a fresh start.
This right here is what I needed. Regret. This is what I needed. I needed this. I needed her to regret sending Luz to the camp and trying to make her normal. That is what I needed. And once I saw that, I'm like, okay, I know we're on the right track. So, I'm happy. Oh, Luz's talisman's going to be a swan. Because it's a bird. It's something she would make for her. It was something she made for her mom. And it would also fit in with her new mom, Ida, as a Clawthorn. Because Clawthorn's whole thing is are birds. She's gonna make her talisman a swan. Yup, that's exactly what's gonna happen. But calling it. Anyways, Camilla. So yeah, this is what I needed. I needed that sign of regret. And once I saw that, I'm like, okay, good. And then obviously the whole setup is that there is this something like weird, like there's a monster or little traps going on around here. We see a little bit more character of Camilla, which again is more what I wanted, other than just, you know, a lady who sends her daughter away. I don't know. Like again, that was my biggest issue with that stuff. I was like, really?
Loose. Grab the pliers.
But you see, you know, she does care about certain things. They obviously give her way more character.
Wrap this week.
If I ever catch who's responsible, I'll let un pow.
Pom pao means they're gonna hit them. At least that's what I know from my own parents. This scene is just freaking great.
New life. You!
It's like a freaking horror movie. God, that's so great. That face is just astounding. I'm gonna print screen. That's gonna be the thumbnail probably. But yeah, so and eventually, like later on, we get a little bit more info. You know, making the portal. I wonder if that head Amity gave her of an abomination. But also, wait, what is it? I like this one.
Gonna like blow our face. This isn't gonna like blow our faces off.
Nope.
Well, here.
And that's just how our new family rolls. Again, and like they say, like, you know, like tell the mom everything and all this stuff. It's again, this is good, and I also really love this scene. Actually, that's a pretty good thumbnail too. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll see which one I make later. But anyways, gets sent to middle area. He's able to see into this world or Boiling Isles as well as other worlds, which actually I really like that. Let me see here. It is this one. I like this bit because she's like, "Oh, let me see Amity."
Amity! No.
I love how her face immediately went blush. Like, wait, no! I changed my mind. Also, that the middle ground has no magic, which is pretty cool, and it is kind of cool. Anyways, also this, I didn't think about this, but it is a smart move that, like, you know, she can see out of the phone. Eventually, like, we find out around here that, like, everyone can hear her, that everyone can hear Luz. So again, like, the whole thing here, it's like, if Sherry Stark is later on, you know, she's talking to the phone and, like, obviously talks to Camilla, which Camilla's like, oh, it's a video chat. And I'm like, yeah, there would be no reason for her not to think that, other than the little dial not being there, but whatever. And then, obviously, we later on meet that this is V, who we find out later, is a basilisk, which, cool, because a basilisk was one of the things that, like, kind of put me on to knowing about, like, you know, magic, not like Luz's magic being different from the others, and I'm sure she's gonna be important because when the two worlds merge, I'm sure she's gonna be like, all I smell is magic, like, everywhere. And also, this entire episode is setting up that there is no magic in the human realm. Like, if you couldn't figure it out from Luz using her glyphs and them not working, to, you know, just not there being just no witches in the human realm. The whole main reason is because, and well, not because, but the whole main thing to kind of show for this is that there is no magic there. This is a clever way to say, yes, there is no magic in the human realm. Yeah, there's probably a certain item, most likely dropped by Ida, but there is no magic in the human realm. And that's kind of cool. That's cool at this. But yeah, so V here is basically been posing as Luz. She's basically posing as Luz because she tried to escape the human realm from Belos as well as all the different experiments.
Problem. I need magic to transform, and I...
Also, I'm pretty sure is voiced by Amethyst. The Owl House V. I'm pretty sure she's voiced by Amethyst. Yep, Amethyst, Steven Universe. Yeah, as soon as I heard that voice, I'm like, Amethyst! Then there's this little paperwork, which I just noticed is way... Oh, so this is probably something... Wait, every small town has a graveyard. It's very much setting up... Wait, why are there feathers in my coffee? Trash bag. They're really setting up this dude who later on comes in, who's basically their Ronaldo, which out of everything you could borrow from Steven Universe, a voice actress, cool move. A character that's hated, no. Yeah, Ida. Ida messing with me. God, I love Ida. Wait, what does it say? A stranger that had left the shop is scratching patrons with bandages. I was in line when a lady walked up to me, and in this real mystical voice goes, "You will let me cut in front of you." Ah, Star Wars! You will let me cut in front of you. Gracefield resident Teresa Palmer explained, and I go, "No, I won't." That's when things took a turn. Not everyone disapproved, however. I like the funny magician, said Polly Schulman. 6, I want her to come to my birthday party. I want her to make everyone go crazy. Initial reports indicate the woman was wearing a large gray wig and sharpened fangs. Yeah, that's great. That's great. You will let me cut in front of you. No, I won't. Ida, I love you so much. But yeah, so basically the episode is them traveling with V, and with V, learning that she was also kind of wrong, but also I'm still not blaming her. I love the band for life. I love the band for life. God, I love Ida. Marilyn. Oh yeah, she goes by the name. Wait, Marilyn might be a reference to something. Marilyn Manson? Oh yeah, Maryland never saw witch hunts at the scale of Salem, Massachusetts, but men and women alike were accused and convicted of witchcraft. All right, so that's a reference to actual like witch history. Let me. Anyways, oh yeah, living talking rats for whatever reason. Hexam Hold'em, which Ida basically said, yep, dump them into a port, give them away. These guys, which I'm sure are going to have a ton of fan art, or these three, are going to have a ton of fan art, I'm sure, but also shows a little bit of what Luz's life could have been going to this place.
Yeah, that sounded alright.
Shut the hell up.
Hello. Oh, she's gonna embarrass herself. I can't watch.
I love Luz.
Oh, hey, Luz. Good to see you outside of prison. Come on, camp wasn't that bad. Camp? We did have the best cabin. Cabin 7! Cool cards. Where do you get them? Let me give you a reading first.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is obviously like her running away from her past, which she admits, because she's kind of like an experiment that was brought... She's a dead race that was brought back to life from what she said, I think. But yeah, it's again showing a little bit of what Luz's life probably could have been. And you know what? Yeah, like it's supposed to show a little bit that both of them were possibly in the wrong. I'm still not blaming Luz in the slightest. I am not. Like, you can't make me blame Luz for thinking you're sending me to a camp. That whole thing is to make me normal, because yes, and again, like I said before, Luz did need something. Getting sent to a camp away probably wasn't the case. You need someone to listen to her and stuff like that. Basically, her going to the Boiling Isles is pretty much what helps her. And Camilla even admits this later on, saying that you seem to have matured and all this stuff. Like, that, I say, is... Because I'm not going to blame Luz for going like, I don't know what the hell this is. And also, I know I don't want to go there. I'm not going to blame Luz on that.
Cool cards. Where do you get them?
Let me see. But yeah, I'm not blaming Luz on that. And again, what Luz needed again was someone to listen to her, But someone to listen to her, for her to learn to make mistakes, yes, but also learn from them, and just, you know, being able to be herself. To be able to be herself and, you know, as well as learn how to constructively control her chaos. And she learns that in the Boiling Isles. She meets people like herself. She meets new friends. She meets people like herself. Again, Willow, Gus, Amity. She learns how to control, like, her bit of insanity. As well as has a parent who will listen and all this stuff. And Ida, as well as a family with King and that and everyone else. So, again, one side, yeah, she kind of overtook that. Like, again, well, even then, we still don't know what happened, and even then, these kids say they really didn't like it. So, I don't know. But obviously, they are still them, I guess. They're still weird, so who knows. But yeah, like, again, they're doing a balancing act here, which they're showing that, like, both Luz and... I'm not going to say Luz is wrong, but they're showing that, like, neither of them kind of knew what the other was. But, you know, neither one knew what it was, and also, like, whether it be Camilla knowing, like, you know, what she did was kind of wrong, and then what Luz knowing, like, you know, maybe she probably could have visited, maybe she could have came back and explained things. That's where I think the difference is here. Camilla was a one-way trip. Luz, on the other hand, was like, I probably could have went home when the portal door was open and explained things to her before being trapped in the demon realm permanently. But yeah.
Dusty in here? Welcome to the Gravesfield Historical.
Yep, here's Ronaldo 2.0. Where he's obsessed with witches, which this, the pastry girl straight says, like, are you like that girl? That guy who's obsessed with witches? And I'm like, okay, yep. Let me see here. But then also here, she gives a whole backstory about her being a basilisk, which, if I remember correctly, let me listen to it.
Didn't exist. My kind went extinct a long time ago. But we were brought back.
Yeah, so, in other words, they're experiments, they're experiments, but they're like on a level of Jurassic Park. Like, they were genetically brought back for a purpose, but like and then obviously she gets tired of absorbing magic.
To his feed. Some of us escaped.
Yeah, some of them escaped, which is the one that attacked this place. Belos is after them. This cuts all the way back to episode 1, which I think you do see something go through the portal, but I can't remember.
That's when I saw you and realized there might be a way out of this.
Yeah, because that's the very first episode. And then obviously, and I really do love this part, because this part, one, shows like just Luz how weird she is. This is not the weirdest shit that her mom's dealt with, kind of.
Luz? There you are.
Hello, fellow human. Skin's sure weird.
Very funny.
That's not. It's really funny because one of the things whenever there's a doppelganger, it's very much whenever there's a doppelganger, it is very much like, how could anyone ever really believe that this is that person? I'm like, you'd be surprised, I'm sure, but also like this is straight acting exactly like Luz would. So,
But I was thinking, instead of taking the bus to camp, why don't we drive?
and again, in a sense, kind of a cool idea. Again, you're showing a little bit more Camilla and her parenting style, showing, you know, she, in the sense you say this is a bit of more regret. Even though I would question how, like, Camilla, like, knew she didn't get on the bus. Like, did she see her daughter run away? Or, I can't really remember if the first episode, no, because Camilla went inside, so I don't know.
I got the day off from work, and you'll have full control of the playlist.
I didn't mean to keep playing this role, but Camilla was nice to me.
See, and again, out of this, it's not bad. That's not a bad thing. It shows a little bit more Camilla as a parent, as a person, showing that in a few ways. One, she like, even sending her daughter to this camp, she is feeling a bit off about it. Hence why, you know, she's saying like, well, you know, let's make it easier. Let me take you there. And, you know, let them spend some more time together. That's not bad. That is good parenting. Even though it's still doing something bad, that is still good parenting on that part. She still recognizes it's like, you know, doesn't exactly like it. And again, eventually, back in the first scene up here, can I not get a, okay, I can. The scene right here, she is, again, slightly regretting it. She's slightly regretting it. Also, screw you, V, for throwing away this girl's stuff.
I didn't mean to keep playing this role.
But yeah, and basically she even says that she resents Luz and all that.
Running away. But I'm also thankful that you did. I don't know. I resent you for running away. But I'm also thankful that you did. I don't know. It's confusing.
Also, I like the connection with the cat ears too.
Do you smell something?
But and then obviously come through here. Wait, how to catch a witch and what to do when you find one. Oh God, which one is it? Oh God, that's a dark joke. Holy hell. Hexam Hold'em cards. Oh look, Albert. Meteor again. Yeah, this is very much pulling a Ronaldo, where I'm sure a lot of this stuff in the background is very much like foreshadowing of what's to come. Also, he knew that would... wow, weird. Also, this might connect to Gravity Falls. The Owl Beast, because later on they show it.
What is all this?
Let me see here. I'm trying to see if there's anything in the backgrounds, like these background images. Is that the Sword in the Stone? Kind of looks like it, though the blade's a little bit different. So, Flat Earth, and it shows like he's got his wires crossed. Ah, shit. Aliens. Let me see here. I'm trying to find. Yeah, Ronaldo. Him thinking that witches come from Mars.
Or their time machine.
I love this. Lou's like, he's an idiot.
You don't actually know anything about us, do you?
Oh, I know enough. I'll expose your vile plans on YouTube and finally get my account verified.
I hate you on so many levels. I hate you on so many levels, and it's physically hurting inside of me right now. And I hate you too! Damn.
Her name is V, and she made...
And then obviously, like, oh wow, I think these are out of order. Hold on. Part 5, Part 6. Yeah, these are out of order.
Don't worry, V. We can get out of this. Go back to the demon realm, Luz.
Also, I do like that, even though obviously Camilla has no idea about you know, V, who she actually is. V has found family with Camilla. Again, another mirror opposites with Hunter, where you have Hunter who is, you know, again, found family or adopted by a powerful witch, Belos, but obviously, and wants to learn new magic, but to help Belos, the same way Luz was trying to help Ida with her curse, or just, you know, in general, but Belos being way less of a good parent. This is another, and also Hunter being born into this, you know, into that magical world. This being the opposite, where she's running away from home because she needs to get away from that magical world, and basically finding, you know, found family with Camilla outside of it, and then Luz being in that middle of wanting to go back between both worlds.
Go back to the demon realm, Luz. Huh? Even even if I get out, he knows what my disguise looks
Let's see here.
like if you just disappear. You're
Wait, what did it say? Hold on. I can't remember what she said.
Camilla, and it would cause her more trouble than if you just disappeared.
If she came back or she didn't.
It's like he'd out me to Camilla, and it would cause her.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, basically worried about getting out. And again, here's this whole thing. And Luz apparently tells her everything. It tells her everything about the boiling isles and all this stuff. Obviously, Camilla doesn't believe her. And again, she seems like a cool person.
Would love to see it.
Wait, how did you know?
I hate you on many levels, and I want to hurt you. I want to hurt. Like, every fiber of my being that I hate, that grew when I hated Ronaldo. It feels like those, like, I feel the fight or flight in my bone, in my skin, in everything. Of just like, I want to punch this person so much. I feel that, like, I feel the muscles tense up and everything. I want to make this clear. I hate Ronaldo, and he is giving me the exact same vibes as him, and it's when you see an animal and, like, you see the bristles on the back of their neck go stand up, basically showing, like, you know, they're kind of in a fight or flight kind of scenario. They're kind of like, either I'm going to attack or I'm going to run. I'm in full attack mode.
Work for the government.
Every word he says
Veterinarian, actually.
hurts me.
First, I'll need verbal confirmation that I get to publish my findings first.
I hate you. Anyways, there's this whole
The
thing.
Secret history of Gravesfield.
I like that. I like that whole bit. Also, this is major. This is major. This is very, very major because there's Little Rascal. There is Little Rascal, and most likely this is either Phillips or maybe like they're getting some words crossed. Also, you can believe and also if you think maybe this isn't Little Rascal, obviously one Cardinal, but two, like they erase him from the closer inspection of the other one. So, but yeah, Little Rascal. Let's see here. But yeah, this guy thinking about Mars opens it up. See, Camilla sees about the basilisk. I'm sure this is a reference to something. Because I've seen an armor similar to that, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'm pretty sure this is a reference.
But what the heck?
Let me see here. 5, 6. But, yeah, here's this whole bit. And I like this bit, too, because Camilla immediately treats her like her daughter, too.
Under my roof, this strong girl living under my roof this whole time.
See, and that's cute. And I like that. I like that a lot. Hold on 1 minute. Oh. But yeah, I like that more. Showing a little bit more of Camilla as a good parent and showing a little bit more of all this stuff. And I like that. It's giving her a little bit more character, more stuff. And eventually, you know, she comes out here. She then pulls out. She basically threatens him and all this stuff. And says, you know, you're not going to mess with my second daughter anymore. And then she pulls out a chancla. Stereotype? Funny stereotype. It is a funny stereotype. Stereotype still? Eh.
Birdie.
I won't let you take away my discovery. I'm the good guy here.
Shut up. Also, this might be... Also, I'm sure like he'll probably come back later and Belle's probably will make him a deal or some shit.
The good guy here.
Yeah. A lot of bad guys say that.
Yep.
Is it okay to leave him in there?
He'll be fine. He can use the time for some self-reflection.
And then you have this scene, which is pretty cool. She's able to see the reflection of, I guess, the raindrops and light.
Look what I can do with the rain.
See, and I like this. This is cool. Again, she gives her the magic. So she'll have magic, hopefully, to transform for a while. And then also that shows that this is, like, it does take a toll on Camilla as well.
Mom, you were awesome back there. Thanks for
Let me see.
everything.
See, and again, another thing that I like about this is because, again, this ties in the whole regret thing, where she does kind of regret because she finds out that sending her daughter to a camp to make her quote-unquote normal, at least for, that basically pushed her daughter away. And she regrets that. And I like that. Because, again, what she says.
I'm trying to hold it together. I really am. But I have never been.
Let's see. I'm trying to see,
Demon realm?
Yep, the demon realm? Do you mean hell? Are you in hell?
Magic? How are you gonna get back here?
Magic portal.
I can touch you.
Oh, wait, hold on. I actually wonder if there is a physical form here. Somewhat.
I need a little more time, but
And again, like you see, Luz is also feeling worried about this as well, which, again, I like.
if I keep working my hardest, I will make a...
I don't want to get copyright claim again.
As scary as this is, it really does seem like you've matured.
See, and she's happy because she knows that even though whatever Luz did, she has, quote-unquote, matured over this time period. She has become, you know, a better version of herself. I like this. This is showing more. And again, unlike here, where Camilla, again, is sad, seeing how much her daughter has changed and become more normal, she's sad about that. She knows something is missing. She knows something is wrong because she's not acting like Luz. She knows that this isn't correct. She doesn't want her daughter to be like this. That is what this scene tells me. And in this scene, where, again, it's dark, it's raining, she found out some terrible ass news, but she's smiling. Why? Because she knows that Luz is still herself. Luz is still herself, but also matured being herself. She knows she screwed up, but she is happy that she screwed up. At least in this sense. She's happy that the camp didn't change her daughter. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but at least that's what I get from this scene.
Yes, I've learned so much. Staying here was the best decision I ever made.
And then from here, obviously she's going to feel hurt. And obviously, then she's like, oh shit, I pushed my daughter away.
Pose to stick there?
Oh,
Were you trying to live out some witch fantasy?
See, she's mad, obviously, because your daughter was trying to run away from you.
Did you hate living with me that much?
She, again, you don't have that thought unless you were actually thinking it. You don't have that thought unless you were actually thinking it. So Camilla has been thinking about that this entire time when she sent her daughter to the camp, when all this stuff. Or hell, maybe it even ties into, I don't know, assumed divorce. But yeah, like this right here. That is, again, it's showing she, again, regret. And that's what I needed.
Mama, no!
And obviously, the portal wants to screw up at a very important time.
No, not yet. Not
And then also, here's the scene that I get why it happens, and it's paining me because I kind of know where this plot line's going to go, and I don't want it to go that way. Well, actually, I hope it does go the way I hope it does.
I'm being pulled back!
I like how it looks like she's getting pulled to heaven when she's going back to hell.
No. When you come home, promise you'll stay here.
No. No, she has an entire different family in another world. It's either dual custody or neither. It's either dual custody or one way. And I sure as hell say the one way should be the Boiling Isles.
I didn't mean to push you away.
See, again, she knows what she did. She knows what she did. Everyone says, oh, she didn't push her away. She really did. Like, and not intentionally. I'm not saying she did it intentionally. But she did push Luz away when sending her to the camp to make her quote-unquote normal. Again, there's a reason why she's frowning here. There is a major reason. And a reason why she brings up what Luz used to do, depending on what she's currently doing or what V is doing in her place. Like, she wants Luz to be weird, yes, but she thinks she screwed up sending her to a camp to make her normal, to make her, less like herself. She knows this.
I I swear things will be different.
Mom, it's
And look, look, she even says, like, look, you know, she's kind of basically pleading. She wants her daughter to be herself and all this stuff now.
Where things will be different.
Mom, it's
And before anyone says again, later on, well, Camilla always said that, you know, she liked Luz how she was and all this stuff. She still sent her to a camp named the set that whose tagline is "Think Inside the Box" to make her quote unquote which means basically think like everyone else, which means be normal. That is still something that happened. That has not been erased from her record. That has still happened. You could say, I don't want to put a bullet in you. If you still put a bullet in someone, you still shot him. Was that the best analogy I could have used? Honestly, it probably was.
not you. It never was.
And she says it wasn't her, but obviously it was the world around, because obviously people would thought she was weird. All this stuff, yeah.
Was.
Promise me, Luz. Please.
She can't do that. Even though she does, she can't, because she has another mom. She has a little brother. She has a weird-ass uncle who's a house. She has a girlfriend. She has friends. She can't leave all that behind. She just can't.
Okay, Mom. I promise.
And that's where you see right there. That's where you see even more pain. You see the pain again in her daughter, which, if anything, I think I kind of do see where this is going, and I kind of want this to happen, because again, throughout this entire half of the season, it's brought up what is a good parent. Like, what is a good parent? And I would say it's Ida. And from what I mean that is, she sacrifices herself, her parts of herself, you know, she makes sacrifices to make sure her daughter is happy. Right now, again, it's unintentional. It is unintentional. But she is making Luz again Camilla is making Luz again make a sacrifice to make her happy. And again, I understand why. That's not the issue here. The issue is that this scene right here, is what's going to cause Luz even more pain. This is going to, because eventually Luz will have to make a decision to make a sacrifice to go back to Connecticut. To go back there. She will have to make that sacrifice. Or she'll at least think she'll have to, and then Camilla will obviously realize, oh no, you know, these people are your family, huh? And eventually, you know, she'll probably, most hopefully, will allow Luz to stay on the Boiling Isles. This, again, it's unintentional, but Camilla is causing her daughter more pain by making her sacrifice to make herself happy. And that is eventually, again, causing Luz more pain. Where the first time was obviously sending Luz to the camp, making her sacrifice that, or sacrifice, you know, almost basically having to do things that she doesn't want to do, and basically possibly be made normal. In this case, it's a sense of she's gonna have to. Luz now even has more that she has to sacrifice to make her mom, and Luz was doing a lot to make her mom happy and all this stuff, and she was willing to do that until obviously Albert and all this stuff. This case, it is another scenario like that. Luz will have to make a sacrifice to stay there, and basically means losing her girlfriend, her friends, her other mother. But yeah, it's unintentional, but Camilla is hurting her daughter more. Does she mean she's a bad mother? No. It's obviously just human idea of, you know, that stuff, like, you know, wanting her daughter there and being worried and all this stuff. But again, by the end of it, Camilla will have to, at least to show she's a good parent, at least I would say. Well, she's an okay parent. She's a good parent, I guess. But still, again, she did some bad parenting. And again, in the very end, Camilla will have to make that sacrifice again. She will have to make the sacrifice to let Luz kind of go, to be able to let her go to the Boiling Isles, to let her see her friends and all this stuff, to live there. That is how this series will end. I'm going to call it right now. That's how this series will end, or this bit will end, or just a part of this will end. And again, like, that's eventually what's going to happen. But right now, Luz is going to be in so much pain because she's going to have to try to get back to Camilla and all this stuff. So, So in a way, I'm happy. I now kind of know how the series is going to end, but also, you know, this is what's going to happen. This is exactly what's going to happen. And then obviously,
Mom, I promise.
because again, you see, Luz then has to make that sacrifice. She's again, and it's going to cause Luz way more pain, because now not only because it's a bittersweet, you know, her leaving. Oh no, so nowhere, King. Yeah, portal eats itself.
Mom?
Did you mention me?
Yeah.
See, and then again, through all this, Camilla again.
You a parent?
And see, through that, Camilla has now basically made her daughter choose one or the other, or, you know, at least put her in a flux of she doesn't know what she's going to choose. It's making her daughter make a sacrifice, which again is going to tear Luz the hell apart. Season 2, or the second half, is definitely going to be good. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But again, unintentionally, Camilla has hurt her daughter again. This is a good episode. I liked it. It gave me what I needed. It gave me Camilla Camilla not wanting her daughter to, you know, be you know, what V is. It gave us a little bit more info about the human world, and also, you know, shows that she regrets what happened. Regrets what happens, but in the end, she has caused Luz even more pain. So, but tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you've I've done, links are on my face. Go to the restaurant, check out videos. Hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully you think. Tell me what you guys think about this episode. But thanks for watching. Check out videos, and we will see you later. Also, Mystery Shack, they just released the pictures for the portal key that you can buy. It's not released. It just showed pictures, but stay on the lookout for that. Anyways, see ya.